Yo, 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 welcome back, man. We got another episode of that Stay Off My Grass podcast. You got your
What's
boy,
good?
Suns fans, Randy. You happy today, huh? Happy,
Happy,
haps.
happy.
I got something to tell you. I got something I need to get off my chest. You know what I'm saying about y'all for real. But
Oh, go
you got
ISO.
your
Go
boy
ahead, go first.
Jeremiah. So you want to go ahead and go ISO? Want me to go ISO? First and foremost, I think like just y'all in just the last couple of days have literally kept me so entertained and so like I've been laughing so hard. Just with the Russell Westbrook comments talking about I can turn the ball over, I can miss shots, I can do that. That had me literally in tears. And then y'all go out and then y'all play how y'all was playing today, and it just literally it cracks me up because like towards the end of the game, and I've been noticing that this for the last couple of games or so, is that y'all go to Malik Monk and LeBron like in the clutch in the fourth quarter or whatever the case may be when it's closing time. It's like them two it go 2-man ball. And it makes me laugh so hard because it's just like, dog, if your team is so bad that you got to go with Malik Monk and LeBron to close the game, you're in trouble. But it's
What?
like everybody, don't nobody see that because it's just like, oh, we like whatever, whatever. But it's like, how depleted, how bad are you as a team? How bad is your chemistry if your go-to people, not even Melo, not even Dwight, like your go-to is Malik Monk and LeBron James running screen and roll?
Have you been
And to me,
watching?
that is hilarious. That's hilarious. Go
Have you
ahead.
been watching Malik Monk play though?
Yeah, he been no. I give him his credit. Today he was knocking them down, but Buddy Hill was knocking them things down too. I was like, ooh, y'all could have had Buddy Hill, but
Malik Monk also, I want to say he had a good game last game. I don't think he scored 20, but he might have scored a lot.
you know, I feel like he had like almost all y'all threes. Like y'all went into the third quarter like 6 for 24, and he had like 4 threes, and then like he kept hitting them tonight. But like I'm saying, like I get it, like it works for like I feel like tonight might have busted the whole little idea or just debunked kind of the theory or the idea of anybody that was really like, oh, LeBron can really run the five, we can really make some noise. I feel like tonight Sacramento went double big on y'all with Alex Lynn and then Marvin Bagley. And then like that kind of like dispelled that earlier because early they just was attacking, like they was attacking the basket and y'all couldn't do nothing. LeBron wasn't blocking no shots or whatever. And then y'all ended up was like, all right, we got to bring Dwight in, y'all. Like y'all had to. And then, but y'all did do good defensively. Y'all was doubling Fox whenever he would bring the ball up the court, and then they didn't really have a playmaker. And then they tried to run pick and roll on y'all, and that was, to me, it was really effective too. So it was just like cool. But like I said, at the end of the day, it's the Kings, and I know how y'all gonna get. I know how y'all gonna throw a whole parade. Y'all beat the Kings, the Rockets, and the Thunder, and the Magic, and now all of a sudden Lakers is back, and you know what I'm saying. So I get it. I let y'all have your little moment, but to me, like I'm literally laughing with tears because, like I said, if anybody out there that thinks that Malik Monk and LeBron James can close games in April, you gotta be out your
Wait a minute. The
if
same
you think that that one-two
the
punch is
same
gonna work in
guy
April,
who was telling me the
boy.
Suns, DeAndre Ayton, all this, all that, DeAndre Ayton perimeter big. Y'all didn't make a single adjustment on Mr. Antetokounmpo in the finals. Y'all couldn't adjust with him at all. So I don't want to hear nothing about adjustments in my
That's
team.
different. That's in June. That's
What
in
you mean is
June.
different? It's an adjustment, right? Y'all couldn't figure it out. Y'all couldn't
That's
figure
in
out what to do
June.
with him.
But I'm saying to me, right
If
now, the way it's looking is like this is the way. It's like we gonna let everybody be involved, and it's just like towards the end, me and Malik Monk close games, and it's like if that's what I'm going up against in April, I like my we in pretty good shape.
all right,
Any team that can get to the playoffs and that has to face Malik Monk and had like what they have to worry about is Monk and LeBron. Like you're in pretty good shape. But go ahead.
I have no objection to Malik Monk and LeBron closing the game at all.
Of
For
course,
one,
because you're a
hear
Lakers
me out.
fan.
Hear me out. If
Go ahead.
LeBron is going to be playing center, he's going to have the big man on him. Why not have Malik Monk set a screen for you? Lou Will was doing this. Lou Will plays the same way. Lou Will sets hella screens. Lou Will probably about the same size as Malik Monk. Lou Will at his best was a closer for teams.
Okay.
He comes in the game and he closes it out. Same ordeal. And if you got two people that can help you close the game, I don't see why not. And it was in especially right now because AD not even playing. So we need to see some type of offense from somebody that's going to fill it up. Malik Monk, I don't know if you've been listening to him or listening to his interviews or what he's been talking, but he's been saying like I study LeBron, like I know LeBron, and him and LeBron chemistry on the floor is crazy. Like they have something together. Like you can tell they talk to each other off the court. They got some type, they locked in outside of the floor.
No, for sure. They definitely locked in. I feel like LeBron kind of gets along with Malik Monk the best on the team or whatever the case may be. But like I'm saying to you, like, and something that obviously because you're looking at it through a Laker lens.
What's wrong with them closing the game out?
You're looking at it through a Laker lens.
Closing the game out. Tell me why. You
What's wrong with it?
You're not telling me why.
It's Malik Monk and LeBron. And if you think that that's sustainable for April, like I said, I'm gonna let you think it's sustainable, and there's probably a lot of people out there that think like you too. So it's like, okay, like I get it, but like if you don't think that teams like you're playing bad, you're beating bad teams with Malik Monk and LeBron closing games. Like if I double dog dare you to do that against a team that's actually like competitive, like you know what I'm saying? Like it's not gonna work. And if you think that that's gonna work in April, if you think that the screens that they're not gonna blow up them screens in April when Malik Monk try to set up the screens, they don't know how to adjust. Like a playoff basketball is not gonna know how to adjust.
I don't understand what you're trying to get at because that just started like 2 games ago.
That's been.
You're not telling me how, bro. This just started. These two closing the game out together, passing the ball back and forth. This just started, and it can only get better. They can only improvise on that. And you telling me LeBron has been in the playoffs for so long. He's adjusted on some of the best teams ever. You tell me he's not gonna make that adjustment?
Like I said,
I can't buy that. Right now, I feel like that just being a hater, straight up.
No, 100%. No, 100%.
I don't see who closed the game for you guys. Devin Booker, right?
No, we got a number of people that can close games. That's
no. You're not listening to me. When y'all closed the game earlier against the Pelicans, who hit that? Devin Booker hit that 3 over somebody, right? After the Biombo block on Brandon Ingram. Devin Booker is y'all closer. So what's wrong with a closer being? Is it because they're running a pick and a roll? Is it because it's Malik Monk and LeBron?
No, number one, we have a number of different people that can close games. So Chris Paul can close games.
No.
Devin Booker can close games. DeAndre Ayton can close games. Like we can close games defensively. It doesn't have to always be like the offensive like closer or whatever the case may be. Like because both of y'all wasn't playing no defense.
Making a good point right now. You're not making a good point.
I'm not making a good point. So you don't think that the Phoenix Suns have?
So what's wrong with us having multiple close? What's wrong with us having Malik and LeBron together close out the game?
Because it's Malik.
Because we don't have multiple closers. That don't make sense.
Because it's Malik Monk is a one-dimensional dude.
Malik Monk?
He's bringing what? All right, so your best thing is like, okay, he's gonna bring a shooting guard over to LeBron, and LeBron can whatever. But I'm telling you, like in April, that is not gonna work. The center
is switching on to Malik Monk.
And if LeBron can't give it to nobody else on the other side of the court except for Melo, that's not gonna work. I'm sorry to cut it to you. If you trying to tell me like, okay, LeBron's gonna get the mismatch, right? Because that's what you're trying to sell me. You're saying LeBron's gonna get the mismatch on the shooting guard, correct? Because Malik Monk runs the 2. So once Malik Monk sets the 2 or whatever, all right, boom. Now LeBron has a mismatch. Okay, I'll give you that. Boom. But if you don't think that there's people that's gonna be on help side, right? Because I don't have to worry about Westbrook. I don't have to worry about only person I have to worry about on that side is Carmelo Anthony. Only got to worry about Carmelo Anthony on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays.
You rotate the defense on that. You have to worry about Westbrook or somebody like THT cutting on that play.
I don't, because they don't do it. THT don't cut. Westbrook don't cut. Like only person I got to worry about is when he get it, is he gonna shoot it and he can actually make it, and that's Carmelo. Like I said, I don't have to worry about any of those. So if you don't think that the big, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, is gonna sag off and let, you know what I'm saying, or whatever the case may be, and then if you play us. Then you got people, everybody can switch. It's just like, it's not really a mismatch. Only mismatch really would probably be Devin Booker on defense, but he's not like super terrible in defense. Because if you go switch, like DeAndre Ayton can guard Bron. Or like DeAndre Ayton can guard.
If we were to do that against the Suns, right? DeAndre Ayton's playing center. Y'all got Chris Paul or
so you can probably go seek out Chris Paul or Devin Booker. That's the best case scenario. Because if you get Crowder. If you get, and then like I said, in playoff basketball, playoff defense is different. It's like the Golden State Warriors do an excellent job of hiding players.
My team won the chip playing defense. Your team didn't. They missed that. They missed that part of They missed that part of the presentation, the defensive presentation. Our
anyways,
team, when we
anyways,
won, we were dogs on defense. Am I wrong?
anyways, man. So we throwing low blows today. I see what type of time we on. But
Oh,
anyways,
ah,
let's get to
yeah.
the game. Let's get to the game. So the game was a good game. You know what I'm saying? Y'all could have had Buddy Hield. I felt like it was a good game. I feel like y'all defensively in the first kind of quarter, that was like y'all kind of best quarter, but then it kind of fell off and then they just kind of pick and rolled y'all to death. But I feel like the Sacramento Kings kind of showed why they're the Sacramento Kings too. Is just like it got real stagnant. They couldn't hit shots. They blew a 7-point lead in the fourth, whatever the case may be. And they just stopped being aggressive. You know what I'm saying? They started selling for threes and start trying to hit the home run or trying to make the home run play. And that's not necessarily the case. You know what I'm saying? And then Buddy Hield did what he did, and he didn't really get that much help from anybody else in the fourth. So, you know what I'm saying?
Buddy Hield is like, being that I live in Sacramento, I watch a lot of Kings basketball. I keep up with the Kings. Buddy Hield, he'll have a good game like that, and then the next game, bro, will be like 2 for like 14 because he didn't shot so many shots.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it's whatever you can get. And I didn't hear you say nothing about Westbrook. He didn't miss a turnover.
He didn't have a turnover tonight. But we both
y'all
know
real quiet about that. When he have 9, we gonna hear it. When he don't have nothing, I didn't hear nothing.
When he had 9, when he had nothing.
When he had 9 turnovers last game, everybody was Westbrook this, Westbrook that. Now he has 0 turnovers. It's crickets.
Okay, but he had 0 turnovers, but he still had some very, very he could have blew that game. He could have it wasn't turnovers. It was he had a couple times where he went to the hole and got blocked. Like, okay, it's not a turnover, but you made a bad IQ play. Like you're going head first to the rim and with nobody down there to help you, no other dump off pass, and you going down there 1-on-4, and you know what I'm saying, you're not athletic like you used to be. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's not like you can go up and just dunk on everybody down there like he used to do. And then you know what I'm saying? And he got blocked and he got stuffed a couple times because I want to say, and then he came down and just took a couple ill-advised shots. Like I really want to say the reason why they went up was because Westbrook just came down and was jacking up stuff or just going 1-on-5 or just making bad decisions. But like I said, I feel like it was I'll let y'all have y'all win because, like I said, I feel like y'all love this. Like y'all are addicted to that. Like y'all beat up on the Kings, y'all beat up on the Rockets, y'all beat up on the Thunder, and then it's just like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all back, and it's just like at this point, I gotta let it rock because it's just like if that's what y'all really think, then y'all in for a rude awakening.
My thing is with the Lakers, I was expecting them to win these games because after this, our schedule gets a little bit tougher. We starting to play some more.
Yeah, 100%.
After this, we got a few boys on the list. We got to go see the Grizzlies again. They come to LA this time.
Yeah.
And then we got the Kings, Grizzlies. My bad, Kings today. We got the Hawks next on Friday.
That should be a good one, but the Hawks are struggling. Hawks are struggling, but that will be the one where I'm like, I actually take my cap off and be like, okay, cool. Like this is the actual.
They're supposed to beat the Hawks. They're supposed to beat the Hawks. I think Trae Young playing by himself right now. Honestly, I mean, but the Lakers, we do have so that game probably Bradley gonna get that assignment to guard Trae Young, and handle him. But I mean, moving forward,
he did give Portland 50 the other night.
Yeah, we got some boys coming up. All our games after January 15th is all some tough ones.
Yeah,
all playoffs, upper 500 teams.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, this going into this, I think the Lakers need this type of confidence. They need to get this is a morale booster for the team. The guys that ain't playing much is going to need to pick it up. If somebody go down, like getting these 3 wins in a row, that's a morale booster.
Yeah, but
especially for somebody like THC who's been struggling, and he hit his first 3 tonight after he missed 17 in a row. So,
yeah, he was looking good tonight. I feel like he had his confidence a little bit. But to skip on over to us, because like I said, I don't really get hyped when we beat teams that we're supposed to beat. But you know what I'm saying? We will discuss it. And some other things I was thinking about too that can also benefit y'all with us. But so we go ahead and handle the Pelicans. It was closer than what I wanted it to be. But when you play, I feel like some of these bottom feeder teams, sometimes they have some of them don't give up. You know what I'm saying? And the Pelicans is one of those teams where it's just like they just keep coming at you all night, even though y'all up 15, 20 or whatever. They never really get down on themselves. And then Devontae Graham can get hot at any time and get 9 straight points or whatever the case may be. So it was what it was. But Devin Booker did what Devin Booker do. He closed games. He closed it tonight, even though I wish he wasn't in foul trouble. You know what I'm saying? He got in foul trouble early with 4 fouls in I want to say the third or the third quarter. So he had to sit like the majority of the third, and he could have went off for 40, but he gave us 33, and that's fine. Chris Paul did Chris Paul things. He had 15 assists. Like I said, I still wish that he was a little bit more aggressive, but I get it. You got to pace yourself. But this is what the part I was talking about that could benefit y'all, and somebody I want to give his flowers to is Sticks. My boy Jalen Smith Sticks. And I've been thinking about this a lot lately, and it's just like Sticks has came out and did outperform what everybody was expecting him to do. He's been out here shooting 90% from the free throw line. He's averaging 15 and 10 since DeAndre Ayton and JaVale McGee went out, and he's just been just balling. So it's just like, but we terminated his third year on the deal, so we are not picking up his player option next year. So he will be a free agent next year. And like I'm saying, I feel like we just personally we don't have time or space on the team to really develop him. I do see it, like I see the potential now. It's like, oh man, but it's like it might be a little too late. So I feel like we should at least try to trade or get whatever we can get while it's good. But I wish we could keep him, but I don't think that that's a reality. But yeah, I feel like he's a good piece. And once he gets his jumper to fall, like he's gonna be real scary in the league. But we just never gave him a shot really, and now he's showing what he can do with an actual chance and getting adjusted to the league. But this is what I'm saying with y'all. Like that could be a potential pickup piece for y'all in the offseason. You know what I'm saying? A young, big, he can run the 4 or the 5. I like him more at the 5, even though like I feel like when he runs the 4, he's kind of out of place, but he's a shot blocker, rebounder. He can finish good. He can shoot. He's like kind of like the new age big. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I feel like Phoenix, we just don't have a spot for him. We kind of deep at that position with Frank, Dario, Jay Crowder, JaVale McGee, and DeAndre Ayton. So it's like he's kind of like six in line. But I don't know. But what do you think? Or I know you probably haven't been paying attention to him. Or do you think that would be a realistic option?
I've been hearing his name more, but I seen Biyombo today. I was like, I feel
Oh
like
yeah, and Bismack Biyombo too. So it's like
as far as big man go, Lakers they I had that in my notes for the Christmas game. I think the Lakers they need that new age big. That's just the thing we lacking right now. Like Stu Lance mentioned it on the broadcast. It's like, you know, when AD comes back, like, they don't know if they're gonna move LeBron back to the 5 and let AD stay at the 4, his natural position. But as far as the center go, I mean, Lakers don't really have good development skills. They have a good scouting eye, but as far as like seeing through talent, I don't know if we have the patience,
the time.
You know,
yeah,
not the time. We got time, but just the patience, you know, wait for him to be this perennial all-star or whatever whatever he's supposed to be. If you don't see that in like a season or a couple of like 25 games, you know, Lakers we'll give up on a guy like that.
Right. I mean, it's an option. I see it, but I feel like the Suns is giving up on him. But it's kind of going to be one of those situations. It's going to be a real bittersweet because early, if you'd asked me this maybe a month ago, I'd have been like, oh yeah, we could have traded him for Thad Young or anybody else. Or yeah, I even take Torrey Craig back. But now I'm just like, I like him, but he doesn't play good. I don't think he would play good next to DeAndre Ayton. And JaVale McGee does get in foul trouble a lot, so that could be a thing. But then it's like also too, we have Bismack Biyombo, so it's like I would kind of rather have him because he's more like physical and more of a presence. You know what I'm saying? And Sticks is still trying to figure it out. But like I said, I feel like I'm a wholeheartedly regret this as soon as he develops that jumper. Like once he starts knocking down the 3 ball at like a 40% or just high 30s, like I'm gonna be like, oh man, we should have kept him. But it is what it is, man.
It was just one more point I want to bring up. Kyle Kuzma, Mr. Kuz.
Triple dub.
The reason we held Kuz to such a high standard is because we know he can have games like that. We know when he gets the ball enough and he gets enough time, he can play his ass off. But he had that injury in that Team USA 2020, and he wasn't the same for us after that when he came back. He had missed so much time. He wasn't able to get acclimated, and it just spiraled downward after that. But I'm just glad to see the boy do good. Like I am all with all the former Lakers. Lonzo, cool.
Yeah, I mean your boy Brandon Ingram.
Good.
Bi was like he was. I mean he's still recovering from the sore Achilles, but he played tonight. But he wasn't really out there like that.
Just want to give Kuz his flowers. We see you. I wish you could have done if he was just one more season away.
One more.
Been his season. This would have been his time right here. AD not playing.
It's
He get
tough
that
to play
starting
in
minutes.
LA.
This would have been
It's
his
tough.
time, but
Y'all don't got patience. The fans, the organization, no, nothing, nobody.
if we don't, no, we do have patience. Take me out because if we see potential in you, we'll rock with you. Yes, we will. Jordan Clarkson,
Who?
prime example.
No, y'all didn't. That's
We
why he's
did.
in
Yes, we
Utah.
did. Laker fans roll with Jordan Clarkson. He's like, okay, wait a minute. We see something in his rookie year. Jordan Clarkson was keeping us in games, helping us beat the Warriors and stuff when they was at their top. Yes,
And that's why he's on the Jazz. Makes sense.
because they traded him for Isaiah Thomas for cap space so they can sign LeBron. Because we're gonna have to pay him. We're gonna have to give him some money, and they didn't want to do.
Anyways, that's gonna wrap it up for us here today, man. So we gonna probably gonna catch y'all again on Thursday, or I know the Suns we play again on Thursday. When do y'all play?
We play Friday.
Oh yeah, y'all play Friday. Y'all got the
Maybe if we
Hawks.
re-sign Stanley Johnson in some 10 days, whatever, I'll hop
Oh
back.
yeah. But yeah, so we'll hop back on if there's some other breaking news or might even cover some football or whatever the case may be. But till next time, man. Peace.
Peace.